Good afternoon. This is Keith Brown with Commodity Consulting with some commodity commentary for Friday, February the 7th. The market's basically just stopped trading. The cotton market very strong today. Spot March went to 8,800. Right now we're 87.5. Even new crop is flirting with 78 cents. I think part of the strength in the market is the anticipation of Monday's supply-demand report, in which we're allegedly supposed to see a reduction in U.S. stocks, coupled by an increase in U.S. exports. As you know, we've had some pretty big sales and shipments over the last 3 or 4 weeks, and I think the market's beginning to think that the amount of high-grade cotton in this country is going to get even tighter. So thus we are rationing a finite supply through higher prices. Over in the grains today, sort of mixed. Corn's going to finish slightly higher. Again, we're waiting on those supply-demand numbers. You know, the last corn number was actually, in and of itself, was negative. I think they came out at 1.8 something billion. They were looking for 2 billion, which is a tremendous amount of corn. But yet the fact it didn't come out, or came out rather, below expectations, even though the number in and of itself was bearish, the market took it as positive, and that's why we had that huge rally off the low. And since that time, we've traded sideways to higher. So that, I guess that's a little impressive, but we're going to know more come Monday at high noon. Wheat market, very interesting today, hanging around, and then took a huge intraday spill. We dropped like 10 cents out of the blue, but we're going to finish about 2 cents lower. So had a 20-cent trading range today in spot March from high to low. That was kind of interesting. I don't know why the market would blow out like that, except I'm sure that was profit taking ahead of the weekend and ahead of the supply-demand numbers. Over in the beans today, a little stronger. There's more talk of hot weather out of South America and perhaps some little uptick in demand as well. New crop beans went out around 11.20, up 2 cents. Nearby spot beans, 13.32. Up 6.5. We're coming up to some old highs, and it's going to be sort of do or die. We have to admit we're a little nervous that these markets are rallying into this supply-demand number, which suggests that the supply-demand data's got to be even a little more friendly than normal if we're to keep this pace. So we'll have to see what that is. Again, that's high noon on Monday. The Labor Department put out its jobs data today. They were looking for 113,000 jobs. They only got looking for 189. They got 113. So somewhat bearish, but the stock market shrugged that off and is trying to trade back up. And I guess that's an encouraging thing. If you have any questions or comments, give us a call, 1-800-910-1910. Thanks for listening.